The KARMA-rona virus is a wake-up call. Truly, the KARMA-rona virus is a wake-up call to all of us out here. All of us Americans, okay? Now, I lived here for quite some time now, on top of my military service, on top of going to high school here. So I'm very familiar with the politics in America. Red versus blue, just like in the American flag. Blue versus red. Democrats versus Republicans. Republicans versus Democrats. The blue pill versus the red pill. The red pill versus the blue pill. But when we talk about the Matrix, okay, the blue pill versus the red pill, as in the movie The Matrix, it's not that way. Okay, it's not that way. It's a little more loony. Okay, a little more loony, a little more NPC kind of thing. A little more group mentality, sheeple kind of thing, And truly, this virus is, this corona, COVID-19 virus, is a KARMA-rona virus. You need to start calling it a KARMA-rona virus. I do think, spiritually speaking, somebody inside, an insider, some of the powers that be, somebody messed up. One of them messed up, okay? You know why? Okay, why are they paying us $1,200 if they did nothing wrong, okay? We did nothing wrong. American people didn't do anything wrong. And assuming the businesses didn't do anything wrong, how come they are paying us, okay? How come the powers that be are paying us for this virus? It's to prevent karma. There you go. There goes your answer, okay? It's to prevent karma. Now it's up to you whether you're gonna spend that $1,200 or not. Whether you're gonna spend that stimulus money they're giving away or not. But karma is the law of the universe, and I've spoken about this before. It is truly the law of the universe. It is the demiurge law, okay? You do something bad to me, something bad will happen to you. The physical realm is subject to karma. You don't believe me? Start taking drugs. Start treating your body like shit, okay? Start eating fatty, greasy food. Start abusing your body. Tell me how you feel. Do you feel fine? Treat something badly, like your body treats you badly. That's common sense, man. That's common sense, Again, with the fake clouds, it's only 5:51 p.m. and it's supposed to be sunny today. Whatever happened to the sun? So you go over this way. I turn over this way. Look at the sky. The sky is blue up there, and still have the clouds. I do think some of these clouds are coming from the north, maybe the North Pole or something. The ice that's melting. This COVID-19 thing could be a cover-up for the ice that's like condensing or evaporating, and the ice, the snow, maybe turning into clouds, carrying with it, ancient viruses, ancient, bacteria. I know this because one of my cousins that live here in the States is a geologist, and he mentioned this, and he also mentioned the San Andreas fault line, okay? He said expect more earthquakes in 2019, and in 2019 he was right. But he told me that in 2018, okay? So his prediction was right. And what do geologists do? They study rocks, okay? Study earthquakes. He was here, my cousin was here, when there was an earthquake with the San Andreas fault. I think like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. So this KARMA-rona virus, you know, I think there's a deeper, more sinister plan for all of us here in America and around the world. If you read the stimulus package that they're rolling out, the digital dollar currency is part of it. What is the digital dollar currency? It's just like Bitcoin, you know. And I heard this from Sean Walter's channel, but I've read about this before. Okay, I've read about this before because I read the whole thing before. And I personally do not agree with the whole entire bailout thing, you know. There are some things in there, but I'm not gonna, that I disagree with, but I'm not gonna go over in this video because it's gonna be like a long video if I pick, you know, handpick each one of them and tell you here in this video. But you know, there are some things there that I am hoping that Republicans and Democrats took out of the stimulus package. And I do think they've taken some of the stuff that I didn't like out of that, you know, some of the excessive spending stuff. And most important thing is the businesses and the people. Okay, the people and the businesses is important because, okay, the engine of the economy is businesses. Like how are you gonna work your 9-to-5 simp job if you don't have any job? You know what I'm saying? If you don't have any businesses, okay, you don't have any of these clinics open or something like that, you know. The hospitals, the main hospitals remain open because that's part of the deal, you know. This is why nurses and doctors are always secured when it comes to their jobs and things like that. You know, but what straight man, what straight heterosexual man would want to live here in California, man? Like, why would I want to live here? There's a bunch of gays out here, man, a bunch of lesbians out here. This is like lesbian LGBTQ wonderland. This is a nightmare for a straight heterosexual man. Like, why would I want to live here? The only thing I'm trying to get my passport. Okay, my second passport, and these motherfuckers, they with this COVID-19 shit, you know, they fucking blocked me from leaving this motherfucking place. I'm moving out, you know, permanently overseas, and this motherfuckers blocked me, man. That's why I told you, KARMA-rona virus. They really think they can get out of the demiurge's punishment on them and shit, man. You attack a spiritual being like me. You don't know that part of me is still made by the demiurge. My biological body is made by the demiurge. He trapped me in this motherfucking body, man. He trapped my spirit in this motherfucking body. You know? Karma is the law of this physical verse. When I say universe, I'm talking about the physical part of the universe. Okay? The stuff you see in space, Earth, okay? Moon, the stars, everything. Astronomy, whatever you study in astronomy, that's the physical verse that I'm talking about. We got the spiritual verse, but not everybody has a spirit. Everybody has a soul. That's why they recycle here. That's why you feel like sometimes when you're talking to spiritless people, these fake people, these NPCs, organic portals, every time you talk to them, it feels like they're empty. It feels like you're talking to somebody who's empty. It's like you're dealing with an ATM machine or something, you know. It feels like you're dealing with a desktop computer or a laptop, man. I don't feel anything on these motherfuckers, man. I don't feel any kind of emotions, any kind of empathy, any real human spirit with these beings, man. Happy wife, happy life. Oh, that's what they like to say. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Oh, I know a lot of friends. Oh, I can get a job right here. A lot of friends. Oh. And then they just memorize things. They give you the illusion of intelligence when in reality they're not really intelligent. They just memorize a bunch of shit. They have a photographic memory, and then they recite all these canned responses. They tell you all kinds of shit. Like they listen to the radio, they listen to the TV, and then they copy what they say. You know what Drake says, what Hollywood says, okay, what Disney says. That's why the conversation piece that they like to talk about all the time is like, oh, have you seen the movie? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, have you seen Fast and Furious, man? Oh, Will Smith is good in the latest movie, man. Oh, how's the weather, man? I heard weather is good in California, man. Shallow, stupid-ass topics. Arrested development topics. First grader topics. They never want to talk about philosophy, you know, spirituality, you know, cultivating real life skills so you can save money, learning how to cook. Simple things that, you know, that's gonna save you. And it's even aligned on their motherfucking, on their inner agenda, on their narcissism. Like, you know, save, like as simple as cooking, okay, as simple as cooking food. Dude, you can save tons and tons of money by freaking knowing how to cook. And you can control the ingredients. Your blood pressure is not gonna go up. Your cholesterol levels is not gonna go up. Okay? Your vitamin levels is gonna go up because you get to control what goes in the motherfucking meal. Okay? And you can control the flavor of the food. Seeing some NPCs out here in the park. This is the bigger lap kind of park that I was talking about. Usually on Wednesdays you're not allowed to park on the right side. I don't know, for no reason. You know, that is the PD trying to make money from you and from everybody, you know. If you park right there, they're gonna freaking ticket you. What it is too is like, you know, it's a degenerate epidemic, man. That's what it is. A bunch of degenerates. You know, they may have their fucking degrees. They may be living in houses like this, $400,000 house, you know, in the suburbs. But you see what I'm saying? It's man, they're like really empty inside. You know, it's like I feel like I'm living like I'm not living on Earth or something. I feel like I'm living in a freaking fictional movie or some shit. Like fucking what is that Jim Carrey movie, The Truman Show? I feel like I'm living right there and shit, man. I feel like I'm Truman, you know, like The Truman Show. It's like at the end of that horizon right there, you know, it's like a freaking cardboard wall that they built, you know, to try to lock me in and shit, man. They may have a soul, but they don't have a spirit, you know. The soul guarantees that they are recycling back here. That's why sometimes, you know, whenever you I think this is true also. This reincarnation shit is true. What the Hindus talk about reincarnation. Okay, test this theory, okay? Test what I'm about to tell you. Go to the mall, okay? Go to a really populated area where, you know, mall, freaking, I don't care, like Walmart, Target, like anywhere where people, you know, gather or something, go to a concert or something. I go somewhere where people are gathering, and then notice the faces of the people, and then like, you know, you get this vibe, you know, don't talk to anybody, just like look at them and shit. And then sometimes you feel like, you know, hey, I've seen this person before, you know, I've seen this person before, and I just can't remember where I seen this person before. It happened to me many times, man. It happened to me many times, and since I'm an INFJ individual, INFJ personality, you know, my mentality is in tune on that also, you know, noticing a lot of things about reality, what we call reality out here. This world is truly backwards, man. Earth, you know, Earth originally, you know, Earth humans were a plenty before. If you read history, you know, it wasn't always like wars and things like this. And the reason why you remember wars is because that's what they taught you in schools, okay? They never taught you the peaceful periods of history. They never taught you the flourishing of civilizations. They always talk about, oh, you know, Native Americans got slaughtered here, World War II, World War I, the Civil War, slavery, oh. They just always talk about negative. They're like the news, man. They're like the newscast, you know, they're like the news. NEWS is also NOOSE. Stupid NPCs, man. Stupid demons, you know. Worthless pieces of shit. Degenerate motherfuckers, man. And look at what happened with the people treating, you know, toilet paper as if it's freaking, you know, as if it's freaking running out or some shit, man. They treat it as they're like, oh, it's like Black Friday. Yeah, because you're up there at fucking 5 a.m. in fucking Walmart and shit. You plan on stealing all the motherfucking, or buying all the motherfucking toilet paper because you know it's gonna fucking run out. And that primes you for karma. You selfish hoarders are now primed for karma. I'm not gonna get hit by karma. You know why? I never hoarded. I never hoarded anything. I never bought the motherfucking toilet paper and shit. I never bought the motherfucking... I did buy a hand sanitizer, but way back then, but I didn't buy the whole entire packet. I didn't try to freaking, you know, try to hoard the whole thing, like thinking, oh, I'm gonna be better than you because, you know, I bought all the hand sanitizers out here. The store's gonna be happy with me. I told you, man, these NPCs, they knew about this, you know. They knew about the freaking TP running out. They knew about the hand sanitizer running out. They got intel from the workers in Walmart, in Target, in all these big stores. That's why they hoarded them, man. And most of these hoarders are motherfucking bitches, okay? Simps and horacles. Motherfucking simps and motherfucking horacles, man. May karma hit them at full force. I don't give a damn, man. Get infected by this motherfucking coronavirus shit? Good on you. Good on you, man. They deserve that shit, you know? They really think karma is fake until it happens to them. Why do you think they're paying you $1,200 on top of 4 months of payment, of your salary payment, on top of $500 for each one of your children? I mean, don't you think it's kind of off a little bit? There's a motherfucking virus, blah, 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 oh, virus here, coronavirus here. and then all of a sudden they're paying you. You're still thinking in freaking first grader terms, man. You're still thinking in the motherfucking grader you're still thinking in terrestrial terms. You're not still not thinking in spiritual terms. You know? That's, man, these demons, I'm telling you, these demons are just gonna become the shits that will hit the fan, man. And it shows you the fucking the attitude of, you know, most Americans nowadays and shit, man. You go on Craigslist too. You want me to show you later? I'm gonna show you later on. These motherfuckers are selling toilet paper in Craigslist, expensive as fuck, man, for an expensive as fuck fucking price. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make money off of you and shit. Yeah, I really hope this motherfucking karma shit goes on them and shit, you know? Stupid demons deserve the motherfucking karma, man. Motherfucking COVID-19. They lock you up, okay? You didn't do any crime. You didn't steal anything. You didn't kill anybody. They got you locked up, okay? They got you locked up in your house. And you never even committed a crime. And then now they are paying you? I wonder. Oh, I wonder what happened. Oh. It's still thinking it's fucking this 1200 payment. This money that they're gonna give you is freaking is innocent and shit. This money came from blood, sweat, and tears of people that worked years and years ago. Your parents and your grandparents, you know, that's taxpayer money, man. Like every time they every time they print money like this, like the bailouts, the stimulus, they are devaluing the value of the dollar, okay? They are devaluing the dollar, so that means you have to work harder to pay more for the same items that you're buying, okay? The bottled water here are freaking $2, bruh. Like in freaking California, they're now $2, bruh. They're price gouging, you know? These motherfuckers are price gouging. The blue states, okay? The blue states are hardest hit with this shit. Because you know why? Because the people in power here are emasculated, okay? Extremely emasculated, and expect you to bend over to authority, okay? They treat you like a child. They treat you like a child here, and you know, they don't give you the benefit of the doubt. They're always super strict when it comes to rules out here. You can't jog in the park at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. you're not supposed to be jogging at the park, okay? The beaches charge a lot of money to park, okay? You gotta pay like $5 or something like that for like an hour or some shit. I think like $3 or $5 or something like that. I forgot the price, but I'm sure it's like close to like $5 or some shit. It's like an hour or 2 hours or something. That's stupid, man. Blue states are price gouging states, bro. And I say it like it is, you know. The bad thing about this is, if you look up if you ask people like older people, you know, like baby boomers, they always say that, you know, California wasn't used to be like this. It used to be like, you know, a state that's kind of the prices are not even jacked up. Okay, it just so happens that this thing is because of the politics that they use here. Okay, there's so many rules applied to businesses. That's why businesses have no freaking say on what to, you know, what to do and shit. So the businesses have to observe all these stupid rules, all these stupid laws that politicians keep putting out. You know, green energy this, climate change that. It's excessive, man. It's too freaking excessive, you know. We already know about that shit. There's already programs in place. Like, why do you keep adding more and more programs on that shit, man? While the people like me, okay, a veteran, the people that are like homeless, the people that are like actually in need, you know, actually in need of jobs, of shelter, you know. I don't need a shelter right now. I'm just, you know, giving myself as an example because there's a lot of homeless veterans out here. I'm not homeless, you know. I'm not homeless. It's just the veterans that I know, okay? Just the poor people that I know out here, you know, the homeless people. So, you know, they just need a little bit of assistance and, you know, get some job assistance here and there, and that's it, okay? It's as simple as that. And these motherfuckers can't even barely deliver anything, you know? And there's a lot of cases of like money like mysteriously missing, okay? Like the college that I attended out here, you know how much money they lost? It's like 80,000. 80,000 was lost in one semester. Like, how the hell can you lose 80,000, bro? Like, you know, when I was doing courses in a local college out here in Ventura County, the college lost 80,000, bro. And that 80,000, you know how they paid for it? They cut the professor's paycheck. They had to take a pay cut so they can pay off that 80,000 that's missing. Okay? No police investigation, no investigation on what happened to that money. They just like, oh, you know what? Oh, we lost 80,000. Now the professors have to take a time off. They have to take a pay cut, or they have to take a time off. I think they have a choice where it's like, you know, they're gonna show up and work, or they're just gonna take a lower time, you know, like less hours. So it happened like years ago, and then at the same time, it's like right around that time period when this thing was happening, when I was taking the course like years back. Another thing happened. It was like something like 3 million or 4 million. I think it's like 3 million missing in the local government out here. Okay, they've been investigated, and like 3 people got arrested. Okay, 3 people got arrested, and they're looking for a 4th person. Okay, and I don't know what happened to that. I think I didn't really follow it. I just like saw it in the news, and it was there, and actually residents of where I live like know about that, you know. The 3 million of the freaking tax money is missing. Like, how can you lose like that big of a money? You see what I'm saying? And then they're like, the news was talking about, you know, oh, somebody pocketed it or something. Like basically one of the leaders, the political leaders out here, pocketed the money, and then he distributed some of the money to his co-workers. So, you know, that person got taken out of the job. You know, he went to jail. I think like 3 of them went to jail, and they're looking for another person, the 4th person or something like that. And then fast forward several years later, and then they're talking about there's like 8 of them or something. There's like 8 people involved in the whole thing. So there's like a big case. The PD was on that, you know. If they're even trying to call the FBI, they're trying to get the FBI on this thing because the money is so big, you know, and for a small freaking county, not a small county, but for a small town, that money is supposed to go to, that it's missing. You see what I'm saying? It's freaking missing, bro. Like, how can you lose something like that? You see what I'm saying? It's 3 million is too big, man. It's too freaking obvious, you know. These people, man, I'm telling you, corrupt leaders, just like I told you in the Kali Yuga, my Kali Yuga video. You know, view that. You know, search it on YouTube if you couldn't find it, but it's one of my videos. It's a Kali Yuga video, and corrupt leaders is part of the Kali Yuga cycle. We are in the Kali Yuga cycle, okay? Bad weather, okay? Bad leaders, okay? Bad economy, bad relationships, everything is bad in a Kali Yuga cycle. Look it up, okay? Look it up. Go on Google and look up the word Kali space Yuga. Kali space Yuga. Okay, so that's, I'm just gonna leave you with that, you know. And this freaking thing, this is a KARMA-rona virus thing. It's really gonna hit hard once they start the stimulus. You gotta be ready for that. Peace out.